Make you lose with the unthinkable. Don't stop till you come first. Life's so unpredictable. Take control of what you're worth. Wasting time's forgivable.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem Horror-Game auf diesem Kanal. Und zwar spielen wir The Park. Wer mag Freizeitparks nicht? Doch die gruselige Seite, kennt ihr die auch? Loading. Funcom presents.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
So heißt der Park also.
Where's Mr.
Wo ist
I
Mr.
haven't seen
Bär?
Mr. Bear, Callum.
Was hat die denn da für eine
Stay in the car.
Hüfte?
Go and ask information.
Und da sind wir also. Wir stehen vor dem Atlantic Island Park. Da waren wir heute Mittag nämlich noch. Aber leider hat unser Sohn sein Teddy-Bär vergessen. So, hier haben wir eine Platte.
Callum, it's open. This is his favorite place in the world.
Ja, hier würde ich auch jeden Tag zurückkehren in diesen tollen Freizeitpark. Oh, ich muss doch mit Tastatur weiterspielen, weil Gamepad ist gerade ein bisschen leer. Gruselig aus. Guck mal, was die für eine Hüfte hat.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine.
Kennen sich also besser?
Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear.
Woher weiß er das?
Hey, stop!
Dass wir den Teddybär vergessen
I
haben.
think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Ja, wie konnte der da reinrennen, wenn doch die Gates gar nicht offen waren?
Wait for mommy, Callum!
Catch me, Mommy.
Wait for mommy, Callum!
This way, Mommy.
Jetzt fährt er hoch. Und wie ich das in der Steam-Beschreibung gelesen habe, sind hier
There's something
anscheinend
special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
ich habe in der Steam-Beschreibung gelesen, dass in diesem Park schon viele Unfälle passiert sind, viele schlimme Unfälle. Oh Gott, was ist das jetzt? Hallo? Hä? Was? Warum ist es jetzt plötzlich nach? Ach, egal. Oh, sieht sehr, sehr creepy aus.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
Was happened hier? Also sah es hier nicht aus, also als die eben drin waren.
It's easy to get lost here.
Ferris Wheel, das Riesenrad, Bumpercars, Roller Coaster, Sideshow Alley. Entrance, hier sind wir gerade bei Sideshow Alley. Links geht's zum House of Horrors, da will ich gar nicht rein. Tunnel of Tales, Octotron, okay. Gucken wir mal.
You can't catch me.
Bleib stehen. Bleib stehen.
Come to mommy, Callum.
Bleib stehen. Es ist House of Horror. Was hat die für Probleme? Carrie, killen ist Satans Wör. Nice. Sehr beruhigend. Irgendwas läuft hier schief. Irgendwas ist hier in dem Park verkehrt. Ja, wie gesagt, viele Unfälle sind hier schon passiert und trotzdem möchte Kellen immer wieder hierher zurück. Ah, da
I
ist
think
seine
this
Schuhe.
belongs to Callum.
Seine Schuhe.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chat the chipmunk was in class. Chat can't seem to pass. Chat gets angry, likes to fight. Chat is beaten every night. Chat will have a dead end job. Chat will die as useless slop. Er klebt Blut dran, so wie ich das sehe. Was ist hier passiert? Wegen den Unfällen?
I wonder what this is.
Purchase the land or some island for... War es nicht gerade die Nachricht, wo da drauf stand, so handgeschrieben? Schon langsam wird es ziemlich gruselig. Erinnert mich so ein bisschen an Outlast, nur im Freizeitpark statt in der Psychiatrie. Aber ich finde die Atmosphäre sehr, sehr gut gemacht. Hallo. Jetzt sind wir hier in Tunnel of Tales.
Callum, stay where you are.
Come on, Mommy.
Ist jetzt da auf dem Bootgang.
Stop! Callum!
Okay. Das ist cool. Wie eine Geisterbahn. Im Tunnel of Tales. Im Tunnel der Geschichten, der Märchen. Hoffentlich keine böse Märchen.
Near a great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Hänsel und Gretel.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Wer kennt die Geschichte nicht von Hänsel und Gretel?
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house. After receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Was war das?
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed. Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
Ja.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperate, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
To nibble on the walls, ja gut.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse.
Nibble, nibble.
Who's nibbling at my house?
Who is nibbling at my house?
An old woman
Okay.
emerged from the house, sniffing the
Sniffling and nibbling, peering.
Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you. But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping
where did you
and
go?
cleaning her hut. Your brother will make a good mouthful, the old witch told Gretel. Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him. Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven. But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.